Hello. I want to talk about this movie that I just watched called Saint Trinians. It was released in 2007, and my friend Elise told me about it because we were talking about Game of Thrones, and we were talking about one of our favorite characters is Cersei Lannister, who's played by Lena Headey, and um, yeah, and she mentioned that Lena Headey is in this movie called Saint Trinians, and she plays a very different character to her role in Game of Thrones. And I was like, oh, that sounds interesting. So, whenever someone recommends me a movie, I kind of keep it in my head and stuff like that. And so I watched it just this morning, and it was really fun and entertaining. And I'll tell a bit about the backstory of the story because then it puts it all in context of how it really is very awesome. I think in the 1940s, there was a cartoonist named Ronald Searle, Searle, and he was like, he lived in England, and like he saw all these like when he went to school, he saw like all these girls boarding schools, and he saw like girls going to boarding schools, and I think one time he saw like two girls who were heading back to this school called St. Trinians, and they were really excited to go back to school, and he didn't understand why. He's probably curious and stuff. And so I don't know all of the backstory because I just read on Wikipedia just like for a minute just before doing this video. But basically, he drew some cartoons about this fictional girls' school called St. Trinians. And and in this school, it's like kind of like the opposite of like the prim and proper schools. Like the teachers will teach them like how to poison people, and there's like hockey games where they knock each other out, and like all sorts of stuff. Like I got some pictures from it. Like here's one. It says, oh, okay, where's that? It says, "Well done, Cynthia. It was deadly nightshade." So that's kind of cool. This one. This one says, "Come along, prefects. Playtime's over." And then there's someone on the rack. And this one is like, no words. This one's just a hockey match where some of them are knocked out. So it's kind of like when I saw those pictures, I thought, oh wow, the movie really captured the essence of the cartoons. Because also after those cartoons, I think in the 1950s or something, they made movies about based on those cartoons, and this movie that I just watched was based off the cartoons and also the movie that came previously. And it was fun. It was just really fun to watch. It was like silly, fun things happening all the time. The actors and stuff was very good, and like the pacing of the movie was fantastic. Like at the end, the kind of climax at the end was really, really awesome, and the music was fantastic too. Like really, really good. I like the song that they sing at the end. It's really good. Oh, and just throughout, the music throughout was fantastic. All the cast was great. Were great. Lena Headey it was very interesting seeing her as a very different character, but she was really good. Colin Firth is in it, and it's just funny him being in this movie. Yeah, it's just really good. He did it really well, and Rupert Everett was in it as well, and he played two roles. It was really funny. I don't know what else to say except it was a great movie, and it really I think captured the essence of like seeing those cartoons kind of brought to life. Like it's cool like that because you see those pictures, and then this movie is like, whoa, you get to see the actual school, what it was like, I know it's in modern days, but yeah, I think that's all I want to say. Except yeah, I enjoyed that movie. I'm glad I checked it out. And there's actually another, yeah. I like the song during the end credits of this movie as well. It was funny when it came on. Anyways, when I was looking it up, there's actually a sequel to it as well. Called, I don't know, something Legend of Fritton's Gold or something like that. I mean, that's so cool. Like it's like this movie, and now they're hunting pirate treasure or something. I'm not sure, but it's pretty cool. I'll check it out. So yeah, so if you're looking for like a fun movie that's kind of like about a school that's kind of like out of control, but still they have a good heart for each other. The plot of the movie is like it doesn't matter. Check out the trailer. Oh yeah, I'll tell you quickly the plot of the movie. Basically, they're kind of in debt. The school's in debt, so they're gonna make back £500,000, or the school will close down. And yeah, it's fun. It's a fun movie. Cool.